favorites for girls is a simple flower. I tend to make my flowers really big because they're showy and the kids really like them that way. So this is a 3 balloon flower. You need 1 green for the stem and then 2 colors for the flower. I like to do contrasting colors, but you could do the same color, like you could do a light pink and a dark pink, or a light blue and a dark blue. I just like them to not be all the same because it just makes the flower more interesting. All right, so for the stem, I'm gonna blow it up most of the way. I've left maybe 1 hand on the end. Burp it, tie it off, and set it aside. All right, now all right, on this one, the pink one, I've left about the same. Okay, and I've got a blue. Tie it off. All right, to make the flower portion, all I'm gonna basically do is have 3 loops in this, in this balloon. And what I like to do is just right off the bat tie the end to the nozzle. It just makes it easier. And then squish it so that most of the air is distributed through. You could squish it first and then tie it if that makes it easier. It doesn't really matter. And then I just think of thirds. I look at it and go, okay, that's about a third. So I come in and twist off that third, and then I take the other part and I twist it in half, and then I kind of twist all those together a little bit until I have 3 loops. Same thing with the pink one, all right? I'm going to squish it out first. I think that probably is easier. And then I tie the beginning to the end, trying to leave some of that tail in there because it gives me more room to work with as far as air. Okay, so tying that in, and then again, I think, okay, that's about a third, so I separate that off, twist it together, and then you could take at this half junction, you could twist that and then do it, but I usually just pull it down and twist it together and then twist a couple of them in like that. All right, then you take your 2 pieces, you kind of line them up with each other, and just take, like I've got one of the blues and one of the pinks, and I'm going to kind of twist them together. All right, and now we've got, woo, that happens occasionally, but a lot of the time, like you can see here, I've not actually lost anything, okay? None of the balloons are deflating, and so if that happened while I was twisting that for a child, I would just go, woohoo! And now we have a 5-petal flower instead of a 6-petal flower. Not a big deal. If the blue popped, so if one of the blues felt squishy, like it was going to deflate, then I would just either pop the 2 blues out of here and then do a new blue one, or untwist them if that seemed easy. But often it's easier to actually break them and pop them out. All right, but for now, I'm just leaving this as a 5-petal flower because that is the simplest way to deal with it. All right, stem, I'm going to soften. And then I want to have, let's see. First, let's do this. Little bubble. I work this little bubble into the middle, and it becomes the center of my foot. Then I go down a little bit, squish it, and I put in a leaf, squish it, put in another leaf. If there's room, you could do another one. My balloon's kind of tight, so I'll leave it at that.